May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings never be separated from the great happiness that is beyond all misery. May all beings dwell in equanimity, unaffected by attraction to dear ones and aversion to others. May all beings recover from the sicknesses of mind and body pollution and enjoy relative and absolute health now and forever. May all beings relax in a pure and healthy outer and inner environment now and forever. May all beings enjoy inner peace and world peace now and forever. Malosem chen kungi gangyochi dude punche mitse jomzela ngena malu yana kengyobe chomden gojene dieshek susu. Protector of all beings without exception, endless subduer of negative beings and energies, deity, perfect knower of all things, Bhagavan and attendants, please come here. Kalapa, the handsome madman. All these people live out their lives in total delusion, and yet such fools call me mad. Ah, but I know that the cure for such delusion is the ambrosial nectar of the Guru's precepts. Kalapa's good karma was written all over him. The practice of patience and meditation in a previous life had endowed him with an athlete's body, exquisitely sculpted features, and beautiful flashing eyes with soulful depths. He was so beautiful that the people of Rajapur would come to a dead stop in the street and gape after him as he passed by. Unlike those people who trade on their beauty and manipulate people with it for their own selfish ends, Kalapa felt only pain and embarrassment from such attention. He came to believe that no one ever saw the flesh and blood human being beneath his outward appearance, that he was slowly being reduced to a mere art object. The more other people's attention removed him from the sphere of ordinary beings, the more isolated and withdrawn he became. Finally, he decided that the only course of action left to him was to renounce the world totally and retire to a cremation ground. And that's where he went, with the barest minimum of belongings, and built himself a tiny hut. It wasn't long before he met a yogin who also lived on the cremation ground, and the two struck up a friendship. The yogin listened to Kalapa's story with interest and sympathy. "I know a sadhana that might be just the thing to help you work through this predicament," he told the young man. Kalapa was eager to learn, and his guru gave him the Samvara initiation. Then he was instructed to practice both the creative and fulfillment modes of meditation. The first would give him a vision of the phenomenal world free of all constructs and prejudices of the mind. The second would permit him to realize the nature of all things as emptiness. Soon, he was able to practice both meditations together. This helped him understand that all appearances are but a function of the mind and can be reduced to a single thought, which is how the gods perceive their creation. When he had accomplished this, he also realized that he had lost the delusion of separateness, that there was no difference whatsoever between him and anyone else. Free of all prejudices and emotional attachments, uninhibited action began to flow through him of its own accord. The doors of perception were thrown open, and he began to express his feelings and inclination without restraint or concern for social niceties. The people of Rajapur, who had no notion of what it was like to experience reality directly, without fetters of the preconditioned mind, were dismayed. "Oh, not another mad saint!" they cried. Whereupon the divine madman sang, "The roots of anxiety are embedded in the delusion that every one of us is an island unto ourselves, alone and separate each from the other. If you would be free of this suffering, see the workings of your mind as but a single thought, a retinue of gods that vanish into the sound of ah, as the rainbow vanishes into the heavens. Birth, life, and death have lost their hold upon this madman. The action flowing freely through him is pure pleasure. The realization of unimpeded clarity is pure pleasure. Meditation upon the unobstructed sense fields is pure pleasure. The goal attained without effort is pure pleasure." So saying, he levitated into the sky to the height of 7 palm trees. Floating in the air, he demonstrated his control over all the elements by performing many wonders before the amazed populace. Thereafter, he became famous near and far as the yogin Kalapa, and in due course of time was assumed bodily into the paradise of the Dakinis. Ni modelek tsendelek, ni megung delek shin, nin sentak tu delek pel, kunsho sumgi jingilo, kunsho sumgi ngadrubzo, kunsho sumgi tashi sho. At dawn or dusk, at night or midday, may the 3 jewels grant us their blessings. May they help us to achieve all realizations and sprinkle the path of our lives with various signs of auspiciousness.